Going into day 2 of the Grand Challenge, I've been able to think a little about how my team is performing. My full team breakdown is in the day 1 video, so if you haven't watched that and are curious, you can go check it out. My Annihilate and Oranguru lead did not go as well into Gouting Fire leads as I had hoped, especially with so many of them being booster energy speed. I've been relying on my opponent to misplay as I come from behind. I'd like to use the Indeedee and Hatterene into that matchup more than I have been. I also realized that I have a poor match into Amoonguss. An earlier version of the team had a Pokemon with safety goggles. When I removed that team member, I forgot to move the goggles to a different Pokemon. In hindsight, I should have moved them to Kingambit. I also still don't know how this team gets through Dondozo and Tatsugiri teams, which I said I was concerned about in my team breakdown. But that's enough preamble. Let's get into day 2. So here we have the Fluttermane, Hisuian, Arcanine, Landorus, Raging Bolt, Wellspring Ogerpon, and Smeargle. I like the Smeargle here, that's tricky. But what do we want to bring to this one? I'm kind of liking Hatterene and Indeedee here. The Spore could be a little annoying, but I'm assuming a Spore coming from the Smeargle. I think it's fine. I could also do Annihilate Oranguru, Paragrass right away. I don't mind that either. Let's try that. Yeah, I don't mind this at all. I know I've been going this lead quite a bit, but I just feel like it's a very strong lead. You see the Smeargle? And the Fluttermane is booster speed, okay. So, I still think we Final Gambit. We get the Trick Room. We'll probably get hit by a Moonblast or something, but I think that's fine. As long as we get some damage off, I think we're okay. We're not worried about a taunt. We have the Mental Herb. That's actually pretty good for us. We probably have to, yeah, we have to land out. We probably get the KO. Yeah, we get the KO. So now it's 3v3, and we're gonna have our Trick Room up. Go into our Torkoal and just pick up the KO. Raging Bolt. That's neat. I still think we go with a couple of options here. Eruption and Stress Eruption. Even if it gets this priority move off, 2 Eruptions still going to do a lot of damage. And Sun, Para boosted, we're fine. Oh, that did more than I thought. Way more than I thought. Probably should have taunted in hindsight. It's fine now. Yeah, I think we used the torque mode here. We need to get the King Gambit in. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay on my part, I think. Turn it on with the other. Struck the King Gambit. We can count out for the Fluttermane. Don't think it matters because we're probably going down here. Ooh, Parafairy. Iron Head would have been nice, I think. I'm curious. This might work. This might work. It did not work. So that's GG. GG, well played. And that's gonna be our first loss of the day. We're honestly in a great position. Threw it away with underappreciating that the possibility is underclass. And maybe also overestimating the Oranguru annihilation. I thought we were in a good position until we weren't. Okay, here we have Urshifu, Hisuian Arcanine, Amoonguss, Natus, Fluttermane, and the Chaladon. So probably Rain Dance on the Tornadus. Not a problem. Just for the reason we don't do Indeedee Hatterene here. No terrain. This might be a good one for these two. We got the purple in the back. Yeah, I don't think this is an Oranguru Annihilate set. What are we going to lead though? We might lead the Amoonguss, try getting this split off right away. Or they could go the Thundurus or Chaladon to try getting some boosts right off the gate. Let's see. Here we go. What, in the Terra Water? Rain Dance, my guess. Again, Prankster us. or they can't taunt Prankster as go for Trick Room here, and we go for the Gem. Is probably to take a bunch of Rocky Helmet damage to stay in. It might U-turn out, it might switch out. But I don't think he can knock out my Indeedee on its own. I'm going to bleak when he's thrown. Oh. The horn is getting switched out. Are we getting a double switch? That would be interesting. Okay. It is a double. Okay. That's fine, I think. I think that's fine. We do this Helping Hand Expanding Force here. Do I expect the Rain Dance? If it's Rain Dance, I might even switch to Torkoal in. That could be fun. Sending Force into you and bringing Torkoal. I think that's a lot of fun. Expecting the Rain Dance. Oh, wait. I mistimed that. Oh, going too fast. It's not a U-turn, it's just a switch. So the Rain Dance is going to happen anyway. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, so they didn't go for the Rain Dance. Okay, interesting. What did they do? Maybe I should get it. We survive. I think this is okay. Now they're not getting the rain up. Expanding Force, Terrifier the Torkoal. And Eruption. This is gonna hurt. Even if they Terra Water here, still gonna be very, very good damage. Can we switch out to a Paladon maybe? No, it's in the back. They want to hold off from Rainier. Good damage. Get our Terra. It's probably Terra Water on the... Yeah, there's the Mungus. Terra's dark. Ooh. That's cool. I like that. Not great for us, but I like it. Almost take down the Amoonguss. Wow. For the Torkoal, that's basically fine. Now, turn the Trick Room left. 2 turns, yeah, they can't protect twice. That's like Shock or Expanding Force. I think Expanding Force on the Urshifu. The Amoonguss isn't really going to do much of anything. I'm guaranteed sleep here, so it doesn't matter where I click. Ooh, he's not gonna like this. And even if this gets the knockout, gets the knockout with the Clear Smog, it's not going to be able to overwhelm all I do here is I protect with Kingambit and it gains much over. Last turn of Trick Room. And GG to my opponent. That's fun though. Here we have the Raging Bull, the Ogerpon Wellspring, Landorus, Incineroar, Grimmsnarl, and Rillaboom. So, opposing weather, gotta be careful for that Raging Bull. Respect it a bit more this time. There's no Fluttermane. Do I go my terrain lead? No, I think I annihilate the Rangaroo here. Need my monkeys to counter their monkey, I guess. And then Purple Kingambit. Which one? Purple Hatterene? No. No. Purple Kingambit every day. Don't have anything for the Incense. Yeah, that Incense is going to be a problem. I mean, I have the Torkoal with their power, but maybe I preserve my Annihilate. Is it finally time to preserve the Annihilate? It might be. Also just use it here. Rage Fist maybe? I can Rage Fist Instruct, I don't mind that. Rage Fist Taunt even. Rage Fist Encore. Or Rage Fist Taunt. I should have just done it. I need to switch Annihilate out. I'll switch into Kingambit, I guess. And let's get our Trick Room up. What comes in? The Rillaboom. Dragon Ball. Terra Ghost avoids the... That way I avoid, what's it called, the fake out. I can get Kowtow Cleave into the Radiant Fall. Terra Ghost, and then I will instruct that. I forgot there's a reflect up. I'm going way too fast here. probably didn't come mine. I could have encored the Rillaboom too. Ooh, but here I encore the Raging Bolt, I think. Sucker Punch you and I encore you. I'm honestly fine with it being blocked in there. Maybe Aggressive Blood. Good. We're going to the Thunderclap. I think that'll feel like we're going to go first. Very okay. This does Thunderclap, and that fails. No, no for that. Full priority mode here. We need to keep sucker punching the Rillaboom, I think. Oh no, I don't really go for yet. I'm a bit stuck here. Okay. I'm not sure. I just feel that the Rangaroo would be very useful right there. Now. Iron hit this, and what do we do against Orlando? Maybe we just U-turn as well. Slow pivot. How many turns is Trick Room left? Last turn, Trick Room. U-turn. Under Wave. Interesting to use in the Trick Room too, but okay. Just click, and let's get Rangaroo back out. And grass goes away. Trick goes away. Sucker punch to Lando. And get our Trick Room back up. I mean, I'm okay with paralysis because, like, we're going into Trick Room. destruct everything we find here. And this is the Thunder Wave. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter too much. Flex gone. Zoom. We're going to Kowtow to, I guess, to Lando. And we're just gonna construct. If it fails in the Lionhead into the Rillaboom, otherwise we get the double Kowtow into the Landorus. That works. And then let's and double Kowtow. Try to lock Willa into his fake out. It might scratch Fly. Ironhead and Lockhart, I think. I think that's fine. We do grab Slide. That's okay, I think. Goes really well, and this Rillaboom won't be able to handle the 2v1. So 6 games for an Actually, 3v1. I'm gonna bring out Topol. And we can Sucker Punch. We can Eruption. That's, and yeah, good game. It was a very positional game. I'm glad we did what we did. I'm not sure that the U-turn turn one was right, but it was fine. Here we have Teleport Chaladon, Amoonguss, Urshifu, Chinpao, and Fluttermane. So all the stuff we don't like to see. This is going to be a tough one. We go terrain here. We definitely bring the weather. I don't mind the terrain here. We have the Chinpao to disrupt weather though, or disrupt the terrain. I don't know. Part of me just wants to bring the Annihilator Angaroo. Part of me really wants to bring the Annihilator Angaroo. Yeah, let's just bring the Annihilator Angaroo. Need to bring the other mode more, but just so fun. Finally getting their Chaladon, and we. Probably expecting the other lead. We can say okay. Keep it down. So that's one major sweeper gone. Throat chop. Ooh, throat chop gets the KO. That's really bad. I don't know if I can come back from that. It's that bad. Wow. Okay. So no trick room. 3v2. I guess I'll heat wave and sucker punch the chin power. Break the sash. I don't know. This is already really bad. I'm not gonna get off my eruptions. It's gonna be Terra Water, I'm guessing. Not Terra Dark really, but Terra Water. Yes, Fairy, okay. That's not terrible. Break the sash. Might have been predicting Terra Grass. I really had nothing there. And I'm gonna have nothing going forward. This is really bad. Heat Wave and I don't know, Iron Head. Doesn't matter. This is bad. Pelly. What do I even do here? This is so bad. Tailwind? No, there's no point in tailwinding. Do they just hurricane? Wither ball? I don't know. They just withdraw. Okay. This is pretty awful. You, I guess, and we get the KO on the Tien power at least, but like, so we get that KO at least, but still, this is not exactly to call a winning game. You can't switch the Amoonguss to Regenerator at least, so that's a plus. Belver in. This position's all but lost. What do I even do? Earth Power. Iron Head. I don't know. There's Weather Ball. Damn it. I'm just good. Yeah, and GG. That was a loss in turn one. I think I remember the other player who used the ice move instead of the dark move turn one yesterday, and that got into my head. Should have just terrored. Would have been fine. But no, that was. I think going forward, I need to Terra when I'm up against that. So this is Whimsicott. This is the Flamigo, Mimikyu, Araquanid, Swoon Typhlosion, and Ursaluna Blood Moon. What an interesting team. Double Ghost means I don't think I want to lead Annihilate. Which tells me this is going to be a Hatterene and DD game. Along with these two in the back. What do I want? Can you ever get here? Yeah, I think it's fine. I just said it was Double Ghost. There's a couple fairies too. I think this is okay. Okay, this is an eruption. I want to Terrifier right away. Terrifier Trick Room and Fall. Are they also going for Terrifier, or what are they doing here? Let me see. It is Terrifier. I love it. I love this. Okay. Gonna be Terrifier. This sunny day. Might be sunny day. It is sunny day. Amazing. Okay. I don't think this takes out the Hatterene. It probably takes out the Indeedee, which is A-okay. Survive on 3. Excellent. Okay. So, let's bring out our own eruption. A whole bunch of fire types just gathered out on the field here. Got our expanding force. We've got our eruption. Let's do this. I love it. We're erupting everywhere. Araquanide's pretty strict and bulky. That's not going to work because of the type of terrain, but okay. Even if it had this magic bounce is still a thing. Mudcot's gone. Araquanide's gone. And we're going to have our 42. We're going to have our eruption, we're going to have our expanding force, and I think we're just going to have a bunch of leads. That eruption was probably in range though. Oh right! We have the life point there. Oh well. I still think it's fine. Still be 2v2. But we have Trick Room, we have a full health protocol. Ursaluna is the other one. What do we do here? We try to cleave the Typhlosion, the Ursaluna. How to cleave the Ursaluna, and we go through it. Place it back. It still really hurt the Typhlosion, but should have respected the Typhlosion a bit more. My bad. Still. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Maybe not great play. I should have gone for the Kowtow Cleave into the Typhlosion as well. So respected it. There was no respect. No respect at all. I gotta just go for the Heat Wave here and see if this is resignable. And what misses, let's see what happens. GG. The Kowtow Cleave, that's my big mistake. Kowtow Cleave into the wrong thing. Here we have, Iron Crown Indeedee, Iron Hands, Iron Boulder, Cresselia, and Amoonguss. So here's another Trick Room team here. I don't want to let them set up the terrain for me. I'm not sure if the Kingambit's great here, but the Hatterene looks pretty good. I think we do these. No, because there's literally 4 Psychic types. We do bring the Kingambit for the 4 Psychics. And they might think I'm going to bring terrain, so they don't. So we'll see what happens. And this is going to be booster special attack, I'm guessing. Yeah, booster special attack. The final Gambit, the Indeedee, and the Trick Room. We're getting a Helping Hand. And I think that's an okay trade. I don't think the Crown takes out. Would Attack Down Cutter take it down? The Training Force definitely doesn't do the job. And we go Truckle. Are they Amoonguss here? They're probably Amoonguss here. Iron Hands. Ooh. Okay. So they can't fake out because it's terrain. It's Eruption. And let's Destruct. Yeah. Let's keep this to the fastest one. I'm expecting 4 very much looks like a freaking team. It won't outslow a Toto, but it might outslow the Wrangler. Let's see. Iron Crown becomes a pair of water. Oh, I like it. I very much like that. Now, does the Iron Hand that's under speed the Wrangler? It does not. We just get our double knockout here, and now it's the VV1. Depends on their Same didn't work, but Rangu is just that good. And it's like the train is working against them there. It's a bit unfortunate. And then final launch for Cresselia. Not much the Crest can do. We're gonna double Eruption. And yeah, battle canceled. GG. That was just a pretty straightforward game. Ooh! We have a little bit of a mirror with the Hatterene Indeedee. We have Armarouge, Urshifu, Whimsicott, and Iron Bundle. Hatterene is pretty speed and Torkoal is 22, so Torkoal is slower, so that's fine for us. Do we just even race the mirror match? No, I don't think we do. Because their back would do better than our back for it, I think. So. We have Armarouge for some wide guard support. Yeah, that's a really good team. Iron Bundle is super fast. So they like have a fast mode and a slow mode. Could even be bluffing the Trick Room in mode and having person on their own duty. I don't know. Have to see. Do they lean into the Trick Room, or do they think they can deny it? Let me see. Okay. They probably expected the terrain, so I think where we finally, I think the Armarouge is get rid of the Whisper. Oh no. Final Gambit. That and we get rid of their wide guard. I didn't even notice it was that. Oops. That's a skill issue right there is what that is. Oops. Well. Alright, well, they're not going to set the Trick Room up for us. The Terrifier isn't going to be great because they can outspeed. So I think the Terra Ghost here. How speed, Iron Head into this maybe. And we Heat Wave, I guess. I forgot Terra. You need a Terra because otherwise the close combat is a problem. And we Heat Wave. Well. Moral here is pay attention to what Urshifu's on the field. Yes, they can now just take the blows, but I was worried about the close combat. Like you said, they wish to blow the Torkoal. Okay, we're technically not out of this yet. They need to affect the Torkoal. But this is pretty bad. If we just saw Hatterene outspeeds the Torkoal, but the King Gambit outspeeds the Hatterene, so still, this is gonna be rough. I don't think the King Gambit survives. If it does, we get the KO, but I don't think it does. And we survive the training force of speed. Yeah, no, we don't. GG. Pay attention to Urshifu is the takeaway from this one. We have here a Tornadus, Fluttermane, Farigiraf, Incineroar, the Raging Bolt, and Torkoal. So they also kind of have a Trick Room mode. They also have a Tailwind mode. So one thing's for sure, this is not a team for the Annihilate. Annihilate can't stop the Farigiraf, it can't stop the Fluttermane. I think just these four are fine. I think these four will be A-okay. I don't think they're going to be Torkoal. I think they try to deny our Trick Room. We outspeed the Farigiraf. Or we outspeed the Torkoal, so keep expanding force and expanding force helping hand. So they're probably going to imprison. Almost certainly going to imprison here. Do I go King Gambit here? No. King Gambit's not great here. I think I might just Terrifier this. And Standing Force into Dazzle Gleam? Oh. Can't help in hand either, so I guess I'm going to Psychic this. Okay. So there's Dazzling Gleam, Trick Room, and the only damaging move is the Dazzling Gleam. That's probably fine. We've got our helping hand off already. Now we can do our two. Torkoal. Raging Bolt. And flip them into King Gambit. Maybe Terra. Maybe Voltica. Terrifier. Sensible. Sensible. Evil. And the Dog. Okay. So they just full deny the Trick Room, and that's gonna be GG. Power that, and I guess we got her to do this. One advantage we have is that the Torkoal in the back can be lower than our King Bandit. That's how we call that an advantage. Because this. If we had survived that turn, but we didn't. I like that Incineroar, that's close combat. Incineroar doesn't even go down here. That's well played on my opponent. I think this might dip us below 1500 for the first time this challenge, so GG anyway. Alright, we have here Iron Hands, Tornadus, Ursaluna Blood Moon, Hearthflame, Ogerpon. We have Glitterwrap, and we have Ursaring. So we do the terrain mode again. Or do we... They have 3 mons that have more health than Annihilate. So I'm not sure that Annihilate's the right play here. As fine as it is, I'm not sure that that's the right play. See the Fridorap is probably going to be in prison, but it's not. Oh, it's single strike, Urshifu again. Good to know. Just don't follow me. I'm totally okay with DD going down because I will get my Trick Room up. Attack. Is that a problem? It might be a problem. We'll see if it's a problem. I think it's a problem. It's a problem. It is a problem. We survived though. We survived. We get our Trick Room up. And do we rescue Desmond Green? Desmond Green takes out the Urshifu. Expanding Course will probably take out the overtime. We will do that. Into I think it's Earth Power the Overcon. How do we feel about that? Or Terrifier and Eruption. I don't hate that either. I like the Earth Power. Now, did they switch out here? I think I still got one, but I think this time I erupted. I think that's the safe middle ground play. They might switch out, they might stay in. I think that'll cover for both. Every time survives. Probably gets rid of the header in here. Rid of the damage. Goes to the purple, okay. That's basically fine too. I think. We can spend for some wave. As long as the other one goes down, we just got these. Are they going to try to reverse Gripper in here? They might. Maybe I should have gone for the Terra. Yeah, I probably should have gone for the Terra. But they likely, yeah, they or they imprison so I can't go for it again. Another probably in prison. Like, I'm kind of pinned here. If these both go down, you can just do a Dazzling Gleam. Whatever coverage this thing has. Last turn of terrain. I would cudgel into a Dazzling Gleam or something. And then I think what I do here, I protect. No. Root Wrap is a problem, because it'll start Sucker Punch. So I need to get rid of the Root Wrap. Just get rid of my fire weakness. I'm not sure that it matters. It might matter. So if I can get rid of the Fridge Wrap, I can get a Sucker Punch. Field the time. Not that it matters. GG. Yeah, they were pretty well prepared for my terrain. I'm wondering if the Annihilate would have been the answer there. So we have Jolteon Charizard, Giraffe, Excalibur, Iron Hands, and Swampert. Interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff that I want to lead these two into. I mean, it's probably in prison for a giraffe. It's a triggering for the Iron Hands, but it likes to be in prison. I'm curious what the Jolteon does. What it brings to the team. Is this something with like a side missile? I don't know. I don't know. Final Gambit here, I think. Triggeraff survives, so I don't think it's a problem. Or is it? Might not be a problem. Let's try for it anyway. Oh, it's just helping him. Yeah, that's fine. In thunder? Like Thunderball? What are we doing here? Shadow Ball. Okay. Okay. Interesting. And also that wasn't the max health Triggeraff. Wild. Anyway, let's go Torkoal. This one is rated much lower than we are, so that might be part of what's going on here. It might not have invested in HP for their Triggeraff. Anyway, we can eruption here, and we can try for the eruption, but they don't really take out. That's unfortunate. On our next turn, we can lock the Iron Hands into Fake Out. So we're going to have to look at some Heat Waves, I think. So we can lock the Iron Hands into Fake Out. Love that for us. It's no longer a concern. Swampert is blocked. So we can recover you, I guess, into Encore and the Iron Hands. Oh, this thing does underspeed. Oh my goodness. I guess we Heat Wave and we knowing that Dream Punch is probably coming. I think we open it. What misses the swamp? Anyway. Here goes Kowtow Cleave. It's stuck in Dream Punch. take out the Swampert. Don't get the Terraghost. Kowtow to Swampert. Where did it even go wrong with this one? Where did it even go wrong? Sucker Punch the Swampert. Iron Hand is locked in. Just switch it out. Okay, that's fine. Scorpion comes out. And Shadow Ball. Take out the Swampert. It's still 2v1. It's still not a great position for us. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be fine. We need to Sucker Punch this. It has the Shadow Ball. That's not supposed to stab. Great. Okay. So, we use against this much lower rate of damage. That's fine. So once we survive, we have no spread on this. GG to my opponent. Yeah, I'm not sure where it all fell apart. I think I should have gone for the Encore the turn I predicted the fake out instead of holding off for him thinking I'd underslow. I've underslowed all the other Iron Hands, but that one I didn't. Okay, we have Terrakion, Smeargle, Regirock, Pelipper, Archelodon, and Sinistcha. So a whole bunch of annoying things here. He's a little annoying. Side beat up into Terrakion could be annoying. Two Trick Room options, maybe 3 with the Smeargle, I don't know. The trouble is, to avoid someone getting spored, I need to bring this lead. And go with the Terra Grass. Unfortunately, I think this is my best option with this team. I don't think they bring the Sinistcha. I'd be surprised if they did. I have things are good against strength sets. We'll see. We'll see what they bring. Smeargle, unsurprising. I can't U-turn here. I'm trying to gambit you. Maybe. That's what targeted anyway. to a trick room. Put this in. This is tricky. We need to go with King Gambit. That comes in. You might call the Terra Fairy here. I think I called the Terra Fairy. And let's try the trick room again. That was painful. I didn't get the read right there. I've just gone for it. Wide guard, probably incoming. I guess I count out to you. How are you? I'm expecting the wide guard. Big weather ball. Wild. Okay. This trainer didn't do anything I expected him to do. I think that's why I lost. I just... A series of mistakes. I think if I went for more obvious plays, it would have been fine, but... Huh. Well, let's heat wave, I guess. And they get the hurricane in the sun. Wow. And the coin flip too. I'll take that loss. So here we have Roaring Moon, Entei, Grimmsnarl, Fluttermane, Dondozo, and Okidogi. No Tatsugiri. I think it's fine. Do we want to run terrain here, or do we want to do fun? I think terrain is the safer play. I think this is, in fact, the safer play. But I could be wrong. I just suspect that lots of fish out. I don't think they can take out and give me one hit. I'm not expecting the spread, so let's just keep on going. Dragon, okay. Don't mind that. Did you get the KO? Wow. I did not think it got a KO. It's not awesome. That's bad. That's so bad. There's no way we survived the jump shot. That was just 42. Wow. Okay. Sure. Playable now. That's I'll still play it out another turn or two, but I don't see it out. The other team moves. Yeah. The takeaway here is that the other team would have done great. Instead, we're in this losing 4v2. GG to my opponent. I didn't see him. I guess I could have gone for the Paragon. Yeah, no. That was rough. So the answer there, once again, was Annihilate Oranguru. We have Raging Bolt, Rillaboom, Golden Grove, Fluttermane, Urshifu, and Incineroar. We leave these two. And then back to these two. Yeah, we don't do the header and you don't do the MDD here. They aren't that great into this set. Depending on what we see, we might just go for some Drain Punches. Speed, just gonna have speed to annihilate. Rage Fist. I think we tried to Rage Fist it. No. Sonic Gambit's probably better. No, we played through them clicking the them clicking the okay. Well, this Fluttermane's going down. Yeah, that worked out way better than the clicking Sonic Gambit. Life Orb, Urshifu. Now we do this. And even if they Aqua Jet, it's fine. There's a Raging Bolt. Aqua Jet into the Thunderclap there. That's a problem. So we have to Heat Wave respecting that. Heat Wave and stuff. Unfortunately, we're probably getting double fire. Unsurprising. Well, actually, it is surprising. Thunderclap. You see the Aqua Jet as well. We do have. Urshifu goes down with this. You get the burn, that doesn't really do anything. Oh, I say the Urshifu goes down, I couldn't have. Urshifu goes down. But now what? The Pokemon's a little bit pinned. I think you might need to break that pin. And the Rillaboom comes in. Okay, so what we do here, we figure you out and we Encore the Rillaboom. We're pinned by the Thundercloud. No fake out there. That's annoying. We'll go with the shot. That's okay. You can sucker punch the Raging Bull. You and should I punch here? Just taunt a little bit, make sure it doesn't get strong out of turn. Fail. I lost kind of like this in turns. It is not. Okay, so this is the last turn of Trick Room. So here I need to sucker punch the Raging Bull. And not enough. Not enough. All that feeling. Control. Like that, I'm not sure where our out is here. I guess I can have I don't know. I didn't have an out. GG. I had a good position, I lost a good position. I'm not sure where that one went to foul. I need to check that one later. We have a Sand team with the Tyranitar, Excadrill, Clodsire, Gyarados, Rillaboom, and Annihilate. Okay. Annihilate's really interesting. I think the Annihilate means we can't bring a Rangaroo. That'll just be a not fair trade. I think we have to do this. Actually, yeah, we want our own weather. Are we seeing the weather lead, or are we seeing... You don't want to Terrifier in case the Rock Slide comes in. The final Gambit is fine. Any other move is fine. get a system up, and we settle. Maybe some stars, maybe some cars. I'm expecting final girl. It might not be a final girl. That would be okay. This return's fine. Then we don't lose our NDD. What do we do now? Do we go back to the NDD and get our terrain back? Not sure. The Dragon Green, I think we can maybe do that for Team Gambit. I think this is okay. If I another Snarl, that'd be ideal. Another Starlight. That was pretty nice here. The Headering special attack isn't that great right now. I'm going to bring that back. We got that. It could be a fighting move hidden. Yeah, we can Iron Head the Tyranitar. We're +2 King Gambit right now. Not a lot wants to take this Iron Head, even if they push out. And get easy. I'm doing my way. And the real one comes back. Okay. That's Skidrell. Really fast Skidrell. I was worried about the fighting move, but often not. Nice take with Annihilate. And let's do it. I guess he's rolled in. Wild thought. I kind of want to save the Torpor. The Hattering's not doing too much here. I want to save the Torpor for the end game. See our opponent's side to do. Do they switch T-Power back in? Do they go for the fake out? The fake out doesn't matter because it's split. It's going to be an Iron Head or something from Aggressive Glide into the Cap. And that's 42. We control the weather, we control the terrain. And like I said, heading 198 fine. Should we just do a purple now? We do lose forever. Jerk the dark the dark. Is this the last turn trick room here? I think it is. Last turn trick room. Let's erupt anyway. And we can catch out the... Oh, let's just Iron Head. Iron Head you. Double protect maybe? Not double protect. If you try to use it, then you just for it. Never goes down. Okay. Now they get the budget. They get the priority. They get the everything. We get to follow me though. Grass is still up, so let's break this last. So the single target. Okay, that happened. So that's sweetly. And I mean, Earthquake's probably incoming. Follow me just in case. In case like a summoning tank or something. It's probably just Earthquake. And they get the flinch. Okay. I need to heat wave then. Yeah, I still need to heat wave, what I meant. Helping hand. Hope you no flinch. Attack. Are they stalling out the sand? Or are they just trying to get more sand checked? They're just trying to, they're hoping that would knock out my injury. That's why, as long as there's no flinch, I think we're okay. That's a big yes. Unless, of course, they're fast, which they are. Wow. Wow. Okay. GG. I don't know if I could have missed, but it didn't. Let's bring the Ripon, the Duraptorkoal, Iron Hands, Enamorous Therian, and Earthquake. So this is also Trick Room. It's also Trick Room. And in this Trick Room, I like this set. Do I? There are the iron hands. What do I have for iron hands? Full, I guess. The other way. But no, I do like this. Single strike. We learned. We learned. We've got a final game here, and we need to do this. We need to do that because otherwise, it's just a huge problem. Single strike shouldn't take us down. This sword hammer and the wicked blow shouldn't take us down. There we go. We got our trick room. All is right with the world. Go, Torkoal. And we will go for our double up. Eruption. Eruption. One way of getting you up to relax. Next turn we encore the we see another Torkoal come out. That might be bad. We do see another Torkoal come out. That is bad. I think we can cover that and just in case. I don't think we'll survive, but we can try to survive. Tower, no. Not even close. Let's go for this, because I need to be right here tonight. Ah, that's yeah, the cover comes out, this knockout, it might. It doesn't. Okay. Damage comes in. There might be a straight to shield here. But I don't play assuming straight to shield. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's GG, I think. And they were used by this time. GG. That was a tough one. With that, we have reached the end of our day 2. We have dropped almost 50. We've dropped almost 150 rating points. We've done really bad. We've lost, I don't know, the last 8 or 10 games in a row. We've done pretty bad this day 2. So I don't think we can recover on day 3, but we're going to try. As for impressions, I think that going forward I might seriously look at swapping out the NDD Hatterene maybe for a Raging Bull and something else with some really strong pressure up. Possibly another Trick-Wing setter besides the Hatterene and NDD. But no, I'd have to get there when we get there. For now, I'm still learning about this team. Still going to see how far we can make it. And I'll catch you guys on day 3.